Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do you.
Morning, everybody. Gonna make a quick intro for this next part of this video. I was supposed to pick up over here in Yoakum. Got here 15 minutes before my appointment. They said, alright, load's not ready yet, go park. Long story short, the plant got shut down last night for some kind of contamination, I guess, and they had to redo all the stuff, I guess. Well, they never told me. At 12:45 this morning, I went out there and told them that, hey, what's going on? They had a new guard in there, and the guard said, we're closed. It'd be tomorrow probably to reschedule. I said, okay. So I told my company, and they sent the other driver to Mississippi now. But now I got to pick a load up in Bryan, Texas, and I'm going to Compton, California, but I'm going to be swapped with the driver coming back to LaPorte. He had a blowout yesterday, so I got to go pick up this drop trailer, this preloaded trailer, and head towards Fort Stockton where he's at and swap on the way, and I'm coming back to LaPorte. So it is Thursday. It's 8:39 in the morning. Most likely I'll deliver tomorrow, hopefully, to LaPorte, and then get a load out of there for tomorrow that goes back to Mississippi. I think I'll be close to Bryan anyways, maybe where I'm picking up now, and I might pick up another load tomorrow and back to Carthage. If that's the case, that's gonna be awesome, because it's nice one day drive, and I should have the weekend off, or at least all day, the rest of Saturday off, and then all day Sunday, and then get a load Monday out of Mississippi. Alrighty then, let me get dressed, and I'm gonna get back at you guys after I gotta make a couple phone calls before I start recording. Yeah. Alright, y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching. say this with these people wanting to go 55, 60 miles an hour in a 70 mile an hour speed limit zone. I mean, granted, I might push that a little bit. I don't go too crazy, but my truck's only covered at 72 anyways, so it's not like I'm doing 80, 90 miles an hour back here. I'm just trying to get along, get down the road. But anyways, I'm playing a little bit of Ozzy Osbourne, rest in peace, and wish I could play Ozzy Osbourne on the music, on the videos, but copyright, everything like that. So, alright, I'm gonna get back at it. I mean, I'm driving, I'm getting at it now, but let's get back at the video. Alright guys, about a mile I'm going to get a trail washout.
1 mile ahead, turn left.
I need to get another way to record so I can keep my GPS on, and because that GPS is through my phone. But wish there was I don't have money for another GPS. I lost in that accident. But hopefully, I mean, I got a tablet that runs on Wi-Fi only, and try to set up a Wi-Fi for it. Mobile Wi-Fi instead of using Wi-Fi on my phone, and then I will be able to put everything on that tablet. GPS,
0.3 miles ahead, turn left.
music and all that stuff can go through that tablet, and then my phone is just to record until I can get better recording. So, but here it is on the left. Oh, that is
0.1 mile ahead, turn right on Landron Lane.
it's this way. Nice way to show. Turn in here. Master U-turn.
Turn right, then turn around at a safe location.
Guess I only got one bay. Alright guys, I'll go ahead and get up here. Alright guys, getting a washout right now. Wasn't too dirty, but we had a bunch of dirt in there and crap. No blood, but I was told by dispatcher to go ahead and get washed out so we can drop this trailer, get another trailer, loaded trailer, and then I'm going to head over to Junction, Texas, out there, about a 5-hour drive. Then I'm going to head back and get on the other side of San Antonio and shut it down. It's about a 4.5 to 5-hour drive out there, then almost a 6-hour drive back. I'm going to have about 4 hours left, so I'm going to get about 2 hours out for tomorrow. Let's try that again. I am washed out, heading over here about 5-minute drive to the pickup. It's a drop and hook. It got loaded last night apparently. At least it's supposed to be a drop and hook, but sometimes these loads are not actual drop and hooks. But that driver was supposed to pick another driver that I'm meeting was supposed to be here last night. It's about 5 hours from here. I've been over here once before. I don't remember. I do remember. There's a truck stop practically across the street that people haven't been able to find spots there, and I found a spot there. I was bobtailing though. I dropped my trailer, and then I went and bobtailed over to this truck stop. And then they called me after a day or so sitting, saying my load was ready, and went over and picked it up. They have a scale, but they actually do the axle weights for you, they say, but I don't know how accurate they are. Get on this little highway here. Go down a couple lights, make a right. Actually, I think it's the next light.
3 miles ahead, turn right on Shiloh Avenue.
Yep. Next road, make a right, and it'll be down all the way near the end. The road actually dead ends in.
Turn right on Shiloh Avenue.
It's dead ends where I'm going.
0.9 miles ahead, turn left.
Alright, give me a second, guys. I don't think this is a two-lane road. There's no line, so... After I drop and hook here, I'm going to go to the truck stop and grab me probably a drink or something. I gotta use the bathroom. I don't remember if they have restrooms over here or not. Oh, I forgot about those bumps. Hey, there's another Amistad here. All right. Wonder who it is. Watch it be the driver I swapped with. I doubt it, but... back with you guys. but I thought I saw smoke. There's a fire right over here. Oh, they're burning off they're just burning off land out there. fast state. Apparently people don't know how to do speed limits around here. progress unless it just happened. Let's see what's going on up here. I know one thing. Oh, there's a windmill up here. Oh, some accident happened or something. Only about 8 miles away from swapping. Looks like they're running together. Oh no. Hopefully that driver made it out alright. Nothing left. Nothing left. I think the driver made it out. There was a guy standing there. Sad. truck. Wonder if this windmill's getting off up here. If it is, it's going to make an interesting day for me. I think that's pretty cool how they transport those blades. It'd be cool to do something like that. they're getting off here too. This is going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is some content right here for you. This is going to be interesting on how this is going to work. I wonder if they're going to turn left or right. I'm going to the Pilot, which is to the left. I don't know. I think they're going to turn right. No, I guess they're going to turn left. This is going to be fun. That oversized load escort should be where he's at. He needs to be further back. That tail swing now, it's gonna. This thing is massive. Straight across. There must be a pull-off somewhere over there that they can go to. Or they're going to park on the shoulder. Driver's at. Gotta be kidding me. Why are they parked all the way over here? Alright, let me let you go. I gotta call this other driver, make sure he's here. Alright, buddy, I made it here to Junction, Texas, and the other driver is still about 8 minutes out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and head on to Brookshire, Texas. That's where I'm planning to shut down, and then that'll put me probably about an hour and a half from delivery. I'll probably be out of hours when I get over there. It's about 4 hours to get over there. I have 4 hours and 22 minutes on my clock, so really can't go any further than that. So I might, it's probably where I'm going to shut down at, and then see how, should get there by 10 o'clock. And I will go ahead and probably going to end this video here. I'll probably start a new video from here to over there. Get some shots going back that way, going through San Antonio and stuff. And I got a lot of content for today that I'm going to be working on editing tonight. So y'all have a great day, and thank you for watching.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is